Welcome back to the show. So excited to catch up to our next guest. They were on a little while back when the song Butterfly Child came out, and we all know who the Butterfly Child is here in our community, right across the country, right around the world. We are joined by Jonathan Pitre. We also have Tara Shannon and Sam Timmons joining us. Welcome to everybody. Great to have you here. First is an update on you, Jonathan. Yes. Tell us a little bit. You mentioned before the show you recently had some surgery done. Tell us a little bit about that.
I had a surgery around 3 weeks back for a feeding tube. So now I'm just healing and waiting, and soon I will be going to school again, which will be nice. Yeah. But for now, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, spending some time with my dog Gibson, so it's fun.
Terrific.
Nice.
Well, tell everybody a little bit about EB and what the challenges of EB are for yourself.
All right, so EB is a condition that affects the skin internally and outside. It's a condition that causes blistering and shearing of my skin. It causes a lot of pain all the time, and it limits us to restricted movement, so often we are in a chair. So it's pretty much all in general just pain and blistering, so it doesn't get better as the years go on, though.
Right.
And did you ever think that one day you'd be this famous?
Actually, never. Even 3 years back when we actually started all this, we were just, when the first article came out 3 years ago, not the one that started this whole explosion since, 3 years ago, we did the same article for EB Awareness Week, and we thought that exactly what happened 3 years ago, where it came out, more awareness, and that's it. So this time around, we thought the same thing, and when the response from just everyone in Canada, not just Ottawa, just exploded, and we are so mind blown, and since then it's just kept going with us. It's amazing what's
But you know
happening.
that you're mind blown, but we're mind blown because you're such an inspiration to us. You and your mom together are truly an inspiration. I love how you're sharing your story, but also how the community has embraced you all the way to the Sens. I mean, really, my sons are kind of jealous, just a little bit.
It's been a great relationship with the
it's
Ottawa
been great.
Senators.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
And a great relationship with Tara.
Yes.
So Tara, tell us a little bit about how the two of you connected.
Well, we're neighbors. We live a few doors down from one another in our little village of Russell. And when everybody came together after the beginning of the explosion, when Jonathan became the ambassador for Derick, Canada, everybody in the village was doing something to help raise awareness and funds. And so I called up a friend of mine, songwriter, well-known songwriter, Northeastern, and we wrote a song called Butterfly Child to help with the awareness and to raise money.
And it's a beautiful song. What was your reaction, Jonathan, when you first heard the song?
Well, as it usually is, like example, just for the Sens, where on the way there, Mom just gave me the phone telling me that I was going to the Sens and meeting them and stuff. Same thing this time. I was completely shocked, and just to see the reaction to the song and the fundraising, it just completely gave a new aspect to the fundraising. It just gave it a new kind of hometown feeling. Just knowing that the whole village of Russell was behind us, it was great. I was really happy.
Did you know that she was doing this, or did you only hear it? It was a surprise when it was complete?
Yeah, just at the end there when we came together to help finish it, that's the first time I had known about it, and it was a great song. I completely love it.
Jonathan, what's the meaning of the name Butterfly Child?
Well, the meaning of Butterfly Child is because we compare butterflies to our skin, because our skin is so fragile. It's like a butterfly's wings, so it's very, very, very fragile. So that's the meaning of it.
Yeah.
And have you had a chance over the years to meet other children, other people who have the same disorder you have?
Just 3 years ago, actually. So I was 12 when I firstly met someone with EB. All my life, I always thought I was alone, just because there was no one there that had EB. The closest one from Ottawa is Toronto, and it's not like you can just go 2 doors down to go to your friend's house.
Yeah.
So it's not like that. So yeah, 3 years ago I met the first person I had ever met with EB, and it was great. It just made me feel like a sense of belonging to the community. So it was great.
Wonderful.
And the fundraising and raising awareness continues. Tara, you've got a holiday concert coming up. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, we're super excited. This is going to be my first show in about 15 years.
Wow.
So
Really?
I've been retired from performing while I was having all my children.
Yeah, 7, by the way. 7
I
children.
bow down to you.
Having the children isn't bad, but they're all hockey players, so that's what makes
Yeah,
life
you're
crazy.
a true hockey mom, aren't you?
Hockey mom. Yeah.
Russell is a hockey
It is a
town.
hockey
It
town.
really
It's
is.
not
Absolutely.
it's not Russell without hockey.
That's right. Absolutely. So I had the idea to do the show. I was a little nervous, but I thought it would be fun. So I called up some friends. So Sam Timmons, her band, the Wild Vines, are coming out as my guest, as well as Northeastern and Mark Ferguson, who's a well-known jazz musician here. He produced my very first record 17 years ago. So it's going to be very sentimental, very nostalgic. We're holding it at the St. Bridget's Center for the Arts. It's on Friday, December 4th. It's a family event. Kids 13 and under are free. So the first opens at 7, and there's a cocktail hour and some hot chocolate and Christmas baked goods, and then the show starts at 8. And we're really looking forward to it.
And this is it's a fundraiser for EB for that disability.
It's for Deborah
that
Canada
cause.
and for Jonathan as well. I'm being presented in concert by amazing people. I'm involved with the Amazing People Gala.
Yeah, Timothy Walker.
That's right, my
Derick,
friend Timothy. And so there will be some funds raised for Hair Mission as well, and School Box, which are the two organizations that Amazing People support.
So you can't go wrong.
You can't go wrong. And it's going to put you in the holiday spirit, and just a really fun family event.
Sam, how did you two connect?
Tara and I have known each other for a very long time. She was my very first piano and vocal teacher.
Really?
When I was not this high. I'm still not that much high. I'm pretty short. But, so many years ago, and we've been musical friends ever since. And so yeah, I'm really excited to be doing this, be with her. I was with you for many of your first concerts.
You were.
So, and her first full-length album. So it's nice to come back around after her mini retirement.
Yeah.
We knew she'd always come back. So it'll be great to be there for that night. And
Tell us a little bit about Wild Vines. How would you describe the band?
so the Wild Vines, we're a local Ottawa band, 5 players in that band, and we do have some original music that we do, and we've been on tour a couple times in Europe doing that. And but we play a lot around town, doing a lot of corporate events, country, top 40.
Oh,
So, yeah,
terrific!
that's what we do.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Jonathan, since we have you here,
Yes.
you talk hockey. Russell is like one of the greatest hockey towns in the country.
Ever.
What do you think of the Sens so far this year? What is your opinion?
We've been getting points. I'm sure we'll be able to turn it around. It's just, I think, just from last year, the huge streak we had, I think when we were playing a bit rougher, I think just the players were all like kind of shocked at it, just, from it wasn't like it was at the end of last year, but they'll come around, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, a couple of shutouts.
I know, you're invited to the boardroom discussions, right? You get your say in there, don't
He was
you?
signed by them.
I love it. Why not?
It's a great scouting assessment there. So, Tara, people get tickets beforehand? Is that
Yeah,
the best
beforehand.
way?
There will be tickets at the door. Beforehand's always better, so we can prepare at
Yeah.
eventbrite.ca. And you just buy them online. Super easy.
Terrific. And again, the holiday concert, St. Bridget's Center for the Arts, Friday, December the 4th. It's a family event as well,
Yes.
so bring the entire family
Yes.
out. It'll be a
Hot
great
chocolate.
way to
I
get
heard
you
that.
into
I heard
spirit.
the hot
You got the hot chocolate and cocktails as well for those adults out there. We're back with the Cumbrae School of Dance. The girls are back on the show, and they're all involved in different versions of the Nutcracker. We'll catch
Incredible.
up with them right after this.